Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of It's a King Thing. So I'm live here. Y'all know. So hey, welcome. It's Monday. No, I take that back. It's Wednesday. This is Wednesday's episode. Goodness gracious. This is going by a little faster than I anticipated. This is Wednesday's episode, so that's the midweek. It's that hump day. I'm going to talk about today. First, let's talk about women and crazy statements on their social media. So, I don't know this little girl's name. I think she's a rapper. I don't really know. I'd have to ask Mo Best because this is more... Oh, girl, I got hair all over the place, y'all. Y'all be all right. Chastain, whatever her name is, the girl that was pregnant by Blueface. She gets on here and apparently she's in labor. So she's on Instagram and she says, I'm in labor. I just thought my blah, blah, blah was wet. What did you just say? She said that she thought because her water had been broke for a few days, that she just thought her honey pot was wet. Then as the lady's examining her, and for you men who don't understand, a woman has to stick her hand up in your honey pot and open up her fingers to see how many centimeters you've dilated. So the lady's doing this examination and she says, well, how do you know what you're doing? And what does the fingers mean? And what do you mean to tell me the whole time you was pregnant, you didn't read a book on pregnancies and having babies, and you didn't read one book? You didn't Google what happens when you get pregnant, what happens when you carry a child, what happens when you deliver a baby? You didn't think to look at any of these things before you had a baby? There was another person on social media. Well, how am I going to get milk in my titties? Well, how's the baby going to come out? How are y'all having babies and you don't know how they're going to come out? What do you mean you don't know how they're going to come out? Did you not think about that before you got pregnant? Did you not think about that the whole 9 months you were pregnant? Because I'm not going to lie. When I was pregnant with my daughter, and I watched the Lamar's video, right? And they showed a baby come out. I was like, I changed my mind. I don't want to do this. Because I read the book. And as soon as you open it, I loved this book. As soon as you open the cover and you go through that pretty first page, then there's this head coming out of an extended for JJ. And I'm like, oh God, is this what I signed up for? But when I seen the video, I had said, I changed my mind. And then people fell out laughing because I was like, I'm so serious. Like I changed my mind. Like I don't want to do any of this anymore. It was a little late at that point because I said I was in Lamar's class, right? But I had read the book. I know how your body changes. I watched it from month to month. I knew all the different things that your body's going to go through, how the baby comes out. It just didn't dawn on me the pain that I was going to have to endure. That was the part I had to change my mind about. However, I knew that your breasts fill up and that you get the cholesterol and all these other things that your body goes through when you carry this baby and you have a baby. Why on earth? And y'all not young. These people saying these things are not young. Do you not know how the baby is going to get out your body? How the milk is going to get into your breast for your child should you choose to breastfeed? Or better yet, the signs of labor. You sat there and said, I just thought my honey pot was wet. Y'all, I thought I would die. I wished I could reach through that phone and snatch her voice box out. Where your mama? Where your grandmama? Hell, where your homegirls that educate you about pregnancy and having a baby? And hell, why you just didn't go on the internet and look? They got all types of videos to teach you how the baby grows in your stomach and how your body goes through changes and the signs for labor. Your water had been leaking for days. You lucky you didn't have a dry birth, you imbecile. And then they wonder why people make fun of black folks. Why they think we ignorant. Why they think we don't have no education or home training. When you sit around and make these dumbass statements like this. I just don't understand. And now they expect you to raise a baby that you didn't even know you were in labor to carry. Did you choose a formula? Or are you going to just let them give you one? Did you choose a pacifier? Or are you going to just let them give you one? Because you know there are choices and options. No, you probably don't know that. Since you didn't know what it was like when the water was leaking. Did you stop and even have any of these conversations with your OBGYN? You mean to tell me your OBGYN didn't tell you anything about your body? She didn't tell you what to expect when you go into labor? She didn't tell you none of these things, y'all? I find that hard to believe. If that's the case, your OBGYN ain't worth salt. Because I had two of the baddest, Dr. Castillo and Dr. Walters. Shout out to them two right there. Because I was an extremely high risk when I had my son. Matter of fact, Dr. Walters was so cold, she walked past me and said, "Mama, you in labor?" And I was like, "No." She stepped back, because she had just stepped past me. She stepped back and touched my stomach again. She said, "Mama, you in labor?" I was like, "I don't feel nothing." She said, "You don't feel that?" "No, I don't feel it." I said, "I just feel a little tightness." And "No, I don't feel it." She was like, "Go in this room right here." She took me in that room and they put that monitor on, and lo and behold, I was in labor. That Dr. Walters is a baby whisperer, baby. Let me tell you. She rushed me to the hospital and stopped that labor. She was like, "Oh no, not today. You won't be coming out of here." Shout out to Dr. Walters. Let me tell you something. If y'all are not smart enough to educate yourself about having babies, get you a doctor that's smart enough to tell you certain things. I mean, they'll tell you everything. I was so high risk. They had put me on bed rest and I was mad. You gotta prick your finger. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I was so mad. I said, if I'd have had this baby first, I'd have never had another baby. I said what I said. Moving on. Please stop getting on this internet saying dumb, asinine statements making us women look dumb. If you're not sure, ask somebody. But don't get on the darn internet and sound like a doggone imbecile. Oh my goodness. She said, "I didn't know my water was broke. I just thought my honey pot was wet." I'm praying for that baby. I hope her mama or her grandmama, somebody's there that can guide this little girl and help her raise this child correctly. I hope they do their research about their formula. I hope that she knows if she chooses to breastfeed, that everything she eats, her baby will eat. Everything she drinks, her baby will drink. Everything she smokes, if she smokes, her baby will smoke. I hope she understands that. I hope she understands that her body goes through a lot of different changes when you have a baby, that you're very fertile when you have a baby. So if you're not careful, you'll be knocked up again right behind this one. I'm sure, I don't know who her OBGYN is. I surely wish she had Dr. Walters or Dr. Castillo, because baby, they would have got her right together. Okay, we're going to move on from the dumb statements that these pregnant folks is making us look like we don't know how to carry babies and have no brains. How are my titties gonna get milk in them? What? How the baby gonna come out? Huh? And if you got questions, they don't need to be on social media. They got mommy groups and they got groups for all these. Please stop getting on here sounding crazy, y'all. Please. Please, 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 please. Next. Guys, do me a favor and stop living your life in a lie. Let me say that for you again. Stop living your life in a lie. If you're gay, be gay. If you're bisexual, be bisexual. If you're pansexual, all them other sexuals, be that. Stop hiding, worrying about what people are going to say about you. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody have a heaven or a hell to put you in. Yeah. They don't. You running around here married with kids, but you really like men or transgenders or whatever it is that you like. You run around here, you married, but you really like women. Stop living a lie. You're not being honest with yourself, and you're not being honest with your mate. Stop. Please stop. Life is entirely too short to be living a lie. Stop. Or be single. And that way you can smash whomever, wherever, and whatever you want to smash. Again, because don't nobody have a heaven or a hell to put you in. Stop worrying about what are they going to think of me? What about my image? What about... Stop. At the end of the day, life is too short. You so busy running around trying to perpetrate this. I am... He may hear me roar. Ho, ho. Sorry, guys. Hear me roar. And you're miserable. You're miserable. You running around here smashing everything that ain't nailed down, female-wise, because you really want to be with a man. You're doing a distrust to yourself and a distrust to the person that's laying down with you. Stop. You got this woman thinking y'all got this wonderful marriage. And little do she know that when you're off on your business trip or with the bros or whatever little lie you done told this week, you really would date A&M. Face down. I mean, or maybe he face down, whatever the case may be. And then you come back, you put your ring back on, and act like everything is hunky-dory. Why? Why? Society don't accept it. Society won't do... You know, we don't accept the lies. You run around here act like you mandingo. I got this woman and that woman. I'm married to her. And we got these babies. And really? All you really want to do is be with Bob. We're more mad that you lived this life for so long. Because we don't care. We care that you lied. And you gave us this false reality of you're just a happily married man, but you really wasn't a happily married man with kids. And this woman had invested her time and energy in you, believing in you, loving you, giving you everything she can. And it was never going to be enough. Stop living the lies. And ladies, you're in the same boat. You married to this man, but you really want to be with Lisa now. I said what I said. You having these babies, and you love your kids, but you still want to be with Lisa. Life is too short to be living a lie. None of us know our expiration date. Do yourself a favor. Stop cheating yourself. Stop cheating yourself. Because what you'll do is live a very unfulfilled life. And that is not what God had intended for you. I don't care if you believe in God, Allah, Buddha, Confucius, whoever you believe in. That is not the life that they have for you. Do yourself a favor and be open, honest, and transparent with who you are. Because you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Because God know who you are. He made you. Who you fooling? And you're really probably not fooling your wife or your husband. They probably know they just in denial. They're in denial. And I feel really bad that they're in denial like that. But they are. So do yourself a favor. Stop living a lie. If you don't want to be in that marriage anymore, get out. It's going to cost me too much. She going to take half. She going to half a de half. Listen, let her have it. Because peace of mind, baby. Peace of mind, you cannot put a price tag on. Your happiness, your serenity, there is no price tag available to it. Okay? So please, stop living this lie. Some of y'all, people already know your story. Apparently, it's getting all across the internet. I ain't gonna say no names because allegedly, there's a lot going on right now. And people continue to out people.
Nope.
I'm not here to out anybody. I'm just telling you, be true to yourself. Most of us don't care if you're married, gay, straight, bisexual. I don't care if you're sleeping with a hermaphrodite. Whatever your get down is, as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. I don't judge you because I don't want you to judge me, because neither one of us have a heaven or a hell to put the other one in. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you're a bishop, a doctor, a lawyer, an actor, a singer. I don't care as long as you do your job. I said what I said. I said what I said. I don't care. I don't care if you're a bishop of one of the biggest churches in America. Who you sleep with is between you, your wife, and God. And that's the motto I've always stood by. And that's the motto I'm going to always stand by. Because I don't judge you, lest ye be judged. That's me. I don't want to be judged. So I'm not going to judge. Now, that being said. When I say life is short, I forgot about that. So there were 2 little Morehouse kids that died in a car accident. Talking about life being short. Can you imagine? Their names are Hugh Douglas and Christian Files Jr. I wanted to say their name. I wanted to say their names because it's important that we know their names. As a parent, we do our best with our children. You know, these parents sent their kids off to college to become somebody. And now your kids have been taken away from you. I can't even imagine the grief that they're going through, because you think, I got them from here, now they're at college. Yes, they're safe and they're being productive and they're doing what they're supposed to do. And then you get that call. I'm praying for them parents, because that's a call don't no parent ever want to receive. That's a call I can't even begin to imagine receiving. It's a horrible call. It's just a call that I pray to God that I never experience. But the parents that have experienced, I pray comfort to you. because there's nothing like losing your child. That's a pain you never get over. My boyfriend was killed on his way to my house, and his mother still hasn't gotten over it. And she never will, because that was her child. Life is short, guys. Stop playing around, because you don't know your expiration date. You just don't. I live my life. When I tell you I'm enjoying life, when I tell you I'm letting God use me, when I tell you that, shout out to Pastor Mike Jr., I am committed to letting God use me. I am committed. And what's the other word Pastor Mike said? Oh, I can't think of it. I don't have my iPad with me. Not persistent, it's consistent. I think it's consistent. I'm being consistent. You guys, I get on here. I don't do it for fame. I don't want to be famous. I want to be impactful. Shout out to Pastor Mike Jr. I've always wondered what it was I was trying to say, and that was it. I don't want to be famous. I want to be impactful. I want everything that I've been through to save somebody else. I want everything that I do to save somebody else. I do what I do because I love the feeling that I get. When I go out and deal with the homeless, I love it. When I build these bags and I give it to them, I love it. I love that they know that I see them. I see them. And I'm sowing seed into them because I believe God is going to bless them however it is that He blesses them. It's not my business. But I do what I do because I love it. I love it. Shout out to my son Elijah King Esquire, who started me on this journey many years ago. And I love it. I love what I do. I love the joy that they get, the looks on their faces when some of them open the bag right then because they want to know, because they can't stand it. Some of them wait till later, and I'll see people walking down the street. Sometimes, we did backpacks at one point, and I see a lady with a backpack. I said, "Excuse me, where'd you get that backpack?" And she said, "Oh, somebody gave it to me, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, I'm glad it helped, because it means a lot. It means that I'm being impactful, and that's all I want to do. Speaking of that, the tumblers are in, guys. Here is one. It says, "It's a king thing." That's for the guys, because guys, they don't like a lot of... Okay, I'll make sure you can see it. Hold on. For you guys on the audio, I will post the link down there. Here's this one. Half hood, half holy. That's my motto, y'all. Half hood, half holy. That means pray with me. Don't play with me. And then here's another tumbler for the guys. This one. I have a pink "It's a King" thing for the ladies, but I didn't pull it out. So those are available for purchase. And what I do with the purchase of these tumblers is that is how I pay to make the care bags for the homeless. Because all this time I've been using my own money. I do have a 501c3 now that when people donate, I use that for the homeless, strictly for the homeless. It's not for me to go get a new car. It's not for me to go get no new clothes. Strictly for the homeless. I'm not worried about what y'all think about how I look or what I wear. I don't care. Because when I die, I'm going to be naked. I came here naked. I'm going to go out of here naked. So, take that as you like. But what I will do when I die is know I made a difference in some homeless people's lives. All right, guys. I'm tired. I'm out of here. I'm actually... Ooh, it's hot under this hair. Y'all just don't know I'm hot. I want y'all to know what I do for you. I'm about to go and get something to eat because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten because I'm committed. Shout out to Pastor Mike. I keep saying shout out to Pastor Mike. Let me tell you something. I think I might have said this before in a different episode. I listen to a lot of gospel. I found Pastor Mike as a gospel singer. And I was like, okay. And then with certain things in his songs was really just resonating in my spirit. And I was like, all right, okay, Pastor Mike. Had no clue who he was. Had no clue. Then one day I Googled him. Because I was looking for more music. And found out he was a pastor. For real, for real. Not just a name, I'm a pastor. Nah, he's a real pastor that preaches. Kind of like Pastor Shep. So, then I found his series on committed. Or commitment. I think it started as commitment, then it became committed. If y'all don't know, get on YouTube. Google Pastor Mike Jr. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will not... You will not leave empty. You will not leave empty. I promise you that. Okay? The tumblers are available. If you're interested, inbox me, or if you just want to make a donation, inbox me and I will give you the information to make the donations for the tax deduction so that I can continue to do the bags for the homeless that I enjoy so much. Other than that, guys, that is it. I hope you have an amazing week. And if you're not, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's. Shout out to my girl, Tabitha Brown. I love her. If you ever get a chance to see her, be in her space, do so. She is a wonderful, wonderful spirit, and she wants everybody to win. All right, here's some rays from Ray. Ooh, love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Take care. And if you don't know, I love you. You got this. You can win. Okay? Bye, guys.